What's going on, Jeromes? The Minnesota Vikings need to get back to having the meats along the defensive line, both stopping the run as well as getting after the quarterback's ass. And a key component of that will be veteran defensive lineman Harrison Phillips, who signed with the Vikings last offseason. 3-year, $19.5 million deal heading into year two. Horrible Harry. That's right. Low-key fantastic nickname, by the way. A lot of people don't understand it, but Horrible Harry, Harry the Horrible, whatever. Does need to be that guy to step up as a leader. I could honestly see him as a team captain this year, as well as just bringing it and bringing the heat along the interior. So let's talk about Harrison Phillips today. Background: 27 years young, 6'3", 307. Played his college ball at Stanford. Was the third-round pick by the Bills, number 96 overall. Backwards nice in 2018, and had a really nice career with the Bills. Played out his rookie deal and ended up being a really solid contributor for them along the defensive line. Hit free agency, and also this is how you can tell. So when Harrison Phillips signed with the Vikings last offseason, Bills Mafia online, they were very sad to see him go. It's always a good sign. Harrison Phillips last year played nicely for the Vikings defensive line, 59 tackles, 24 pressures, 1.5 sacks. He's never going to be a prodigious sack guy, but getting some interior pressure is going to be a plus for him. His main thing is stuffing the run, which he did with the Plum last year, 9.5 tackles for loss, a 72 PFF grade, 73.8 against the run. But even though the best efforts of mice and men, like he did great job individually, but Diesel Dalvin Thompson was in and out of the lineup with an injury, and overall the defense just wasn't very good. They're 31st in total yards allowed, 20th in rushing yards allowed, as well as 22nd in rushing yards per attempt. So something's got to be done, man. But I absolutely love what Harrison Phillips does in the community. He does a lot of things with charity. Like, it seems like every single week he's doing something, which is fantastic. It's very commendable. I think that he eventually is going to be a Walter Payton Man of the Year winner, as well as when the tragedy with Damar Hamlin in that Bengals game, Harrison Phillips picked up the tab for lunches and dinners for a bunch of the medical staff, and it was just absolutely great how he got involved and has got a big heart and always puts other people first. I think that really speaks to his character. And we said this a bunch too, so Harrison Phillips, even though he's 6'3", 307, like, he's not a true blue 3-4 nose tackle. When he was in Buffalo, he was used a lot as a 3-tackle or under tackle. So his role was basically just trying to get after that ass versus taking up multiple bodies up front, as well as taking up multiple gaps. I think that he's a very solid utility defensive lineman. You can use him all along the defensive line in various situations, but as a true 0 or 1 tech that you need in a 3-man front and a 3-4, what Flores wants to do, he's not that guy. Whereas he played around 80% of his snaps last year as 0, 1, 2, 3 tech, so along the interior defensive line, and then as a 4 or 5 tech plus. So basically, if you're lining up on the tackle or wider, it's about 20% of his snaps. I think that is his best position, if not being used as a 3-tech on running downs. And hopefully the Vikings will be able to find a way to get him more in spots where he is most effective, because I do think that Kairos Tonga, the pride of BYU, has a chance to really step in and be a 330-plus pound immovable object in the middle of the Vikings defense. And I think Harrison Phillips contributing, especially on early downs at that 4 or 5 tech spot, playing some defensive end, I think that could be a huge asset for the Vikings as they work in other guys like Asazio Tomowo, Jaquelin Roy, etc. But I do love me some Harrison Phillips. I think that you love his character, you love his leadership, you love his intangibles, and you love his play on the field. And I think that if the Vikings are going to get back to having the meats, stopping the run on the inside, I think that Harrison Phillips is going to play a major part in that. But your thoughts are thoughts. Horrible Harry Phillips needs to be fantastic this year. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.